Once upon a time, in a vibrant village nestled between rolling hills and sparkling streams, there lived a talented woman named Nyara. Known as the village's finest hairdresser, her fingers danced like the breeze, weaving intricate styles that brought joy to everyone who visited her humble salon. Nyara had a daughter named Amina, whose spirit shone as brightly as the morning sun. Amina's laughter echoed through the village, filling hearts with warmth. Amina adored watching her mother work, learning the art of braiding hair through Nyara's graceful movements. Even at a young age, she began helping her mother with simple hairstyles, earning the love and admiration of the villagers for her sweet nature and talent. Life had not always been easy for Nyara and Amina, as they had lost Nyara's husband, Amina's father, to the stars a few years prior. But Nyara was a pillar of strength, working tirelessly to provide a happy life for her daughter, and their bond blossomed like flowers in spring. However, as time passed, the gentle winds of change swept through the village. Amina grew into a beautiful young woman, radiant and confident. Yet, with this transformation came a shift in her demeanor. The once helpful girl began to resist her mother's guidance, forgetting the values of kindness and respect. Nyara's heart ached as she watched Amina drift away, consumed by her desire for independence. One sunny day, Nyara's sister, Zara, arrived from a distant town. Curious about Amina, Zara was taken aback by her niece's sudden change. She spoke to Nyara, "Amina has lost her way, she needs to learn respect and humility again." Zara proposed that Amina accompany her back to the town, hoping the experience would instill the values she had forgotten. Though apprehensive, Nyara agreed, hoping her daughter would rediscover her true self. Amina was thrilled to leave for the bustling town, imagining the excitement that awaited her. However, as she arrived, she quickly became enamored with new friends who wore flashy clothes and danced with abandon. The allure of their lifestyle was intoxicating, and Amina soon forgot the lessons of her mother and aunt, choosing instead to chase fleeting moments of attention and admiration. Days turned into weeks, and Amina's desire for validation grew stronger. She adopted new clothes that exposed her skin, reveling in the gazes of men. Zara observed her niece's transformation with concern, reminding Amina of her true identity. "Remember who you are, don't lose yourself in this whirlwind," she urged. But Amina, lost in the thrill of attention, ignored her aunt's words. Then one day, when Zara hosted a gathering, Amina failed to greet the guests respectfully. Shocked by her behavior, Zara realized she could no longer support her niece's reckless choices. "You must return to your mother," she declared. Amina packed her bags, torn between anger and a longing for home. Upon her return to the village, Amina was a different person. She strutted through the streets, drawing attention with her bold attire. Villagers whispered, confused by the change in the once beloved girl. Nyara's heart sank when she saw Amina, and she rushed to wrap her daughter in a warm shawl, asking gently, "Why have you changed, my child?" But Amina pushed the shawl away, insisting, "This is how we dress in the town. It makes me feel special." Nyara's worry deepened as she realized the weight of Amina's choices. As weeks passed, Amina's craving for attention morphed into reckless behavior. She became entangled with wealthy men, believing their admiration defined her worth. Then one fateful morning, Amina learned she was pregnant. Panic gripped her heart as she faced the reality of her situation. She sought help from the very men who had once admired her, but they turned her away, unwilling to take responsibility. Heartbroken, Amina faced the consequences of her choices, feeling more alone than ever before. Desperate, she returned to her mother, who welcomed her with open arms despite her disappointment. Amina wept, "I'm sorry, mother. I didn't listen." Nyara's heart swelled with love, but the path forward remained uncertain. In the quiet aftermath, Amina found herself at a crossroads. With the villagers' whispers ringing in her ears and the weight of her actions heavy on her heart, she decided to leave, not to escape, but to seek redemption. She journeyed to a distant land, carrying the lessons of her past. In her new home, Amina worked hard, learning and reflecting on the woman she wanted to be. Her story became one of growth and transformation, whispered in the village as a reminder that respect and humility are virtues to cherish. And so, the tale of Amina and the Whispering Wind teaches us that it is never too late to change our story and find our way back home. As Amina settled into her new life, she embraced the challenges that came with it. Each day, she toiled in the fields and learned from the wise elders of the land. They shared stories of resilience, humility, and the importance of community. Slowly but surely, Amina began to see herself in a new light, one that was not defined by fleeting admiration but by the strength of her character. Months passed, and Amina's heart began to heal. She found solace in her work and joy in the friendships she cultivated. The villagers in her new home recognized her potential and embraced her as one of their own. Amina often shared stories of her past, not with shame, but as lessons learned, hoping to guide others away from the mistakes she had made. One day, as she helped in the village square, she noticed a group of children playing nearby. They giggled and danced, carefree and full of life. A wave of nostalgia washed over her, reminding her of her own childhood before the allure of vanity had clouded her judgment. It sparked a desire within her to nurture and inspire others, just as her mother had once done for her. Inspired by this newfound purpose, Amina decided to return to her village. She packed her belongings with a heart full of hope, ready to face the people she had once disappointed. This time, she would not return as the girl who sought attention but as a woman transformed by her journey. Upon her arrival, the villagers were taken aback by Amina's presence. They could see the change in her posture was confident, her eyes shone with wisdom, and her heart radiated kindness. Nyara stood at the entrance of their home, tears of joy streaming down her face. "My daughter, you have returned," she exclaimed, wrapping Amina in a warm embrace. Amina knelt before her mother, humbled and grateful. "I've learned so much, mother. I want to make amends and share what I've discovered," she said, her voice filled with sincerity. Over the following weeks, Amina worked alongside Nyara in the salon, not just styling hair but also sharing her journey with anyone who would listen. She spoke of the dangers of losing oneself in the pursuit of attention and the importance of nurturing one's spirit and character. The villagers began to gather around her, eager to hear her stories and learn from her experiences. As her reputation grew, Amina organized gatherings to teach young girls about self-respect and the value of kindness. She emphasized that true beauty lies in the heart and the bonds we create with one another. The girls listened intently, inspired by Amina's journey from a path of recklessness to one of purpose. Through her efforts, the village transformed. The whispers that had once surrounded Amina turned into praises of her wisdom and strength. Nyara beamed with pride, watching her daughter flourish, and their bond deepened as they worked together to uplift others. Amina also took it upon herself to mend relationships with the villagers she had distanced herself from. She sought forgiveness from those she had hurt, recognizing the impact of her choices. The community, witnessing her genuine remorse and commitment to change, welcomed her back with open arms. As the seasons changed, Amina became a beacon of hope in the village, a reminder that it is never too late to turn one's life around. Her story spread beyond the hills, inspiring neighboring villages and teaching the values of humility, kindness, and the importance of listening to the wisdom of those who care. In time, Amina's life blossomed like the wildflowers in spring. She found love, not in fleeting glances or hollow admiration, but in a partnership built on respect and shared values. Together, they nurtured a family that echoed the love and lessons Amina had learned. And so, in the heart of the vibrant village, under the vast sky that watched over them, the tale of Amina and the Whispering Wind became a cherished legend. It served as a reminder to all that life's path may twist and turn, but with humility, kindness, and love, one can always find their way home. And thus, the story ends, not with a farewell but with a promise of new beginnings, echoing the sentiment that every journey, no matter how tumultuous, can lead to growth and redemption.